Hey everybody, welcome back to Cordova's Kitchen. My name is April. Today we're going to do a couple of different things. We are having a get together tomorrow with all of my kids, so that's going to be a fun time. So looking forward to that. And today I'm going to be making some deviled eggs, some potato salad, Kool-Aid pies, which I've already done a video on here before. And I'm also going to do another orange jello poke cake, which I've done that on here before too. But so I'm just going to film just a little bit of everything, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Okay, first, I've already got my eggs boiled. So first we are going to peel the eggs, which I hate peeling eggs. So we will get started on peeling the eggs. So I'll pan you down here so you can see what I'm doing. So I have a bunch of eggs in here because I'm going to use about 8 of them. My camera is lopsided, sorry about that. I'm going to use about 8 of the eggs for the potato salad, and the rest we're going to do for deviled eggs because my family is crazy over deviled eggs. So we're just going to get to peeling the eggs and we'll get through it. Gonna have one down and 50 million to go. One down, woohoo! I'm on the last 2. We got all those beautiful eggs. And now that I'm thinking about it, I hope I have my mayonnaise. For my potato salad and my deviled eggs, I only use Hellmann's mayonnaise or Duke's if I don't have Hellmann's. It just has its own flavor, and I just think it's the best. I always get compliments on both of those that I make, and I think it's because of the Hellmann's mayonnaise. Okay, this is the last one, and I'm going to get these rinsed off and get this area cleaned up. We'll be back. Our bowl, and then we have all of our halves and this container here. So now we are going to make the filling. We are going to take a fork and mash down our egg yolks. Deviled eggs is so easy to make. These are not our farm fresh eggs right here, but I needed to use these up. I know a trick to tell you all for boiling, well, it's not even boiling, to peeling your farm fresh eggs. If you, even if you get your eggs from that morning, okay, that's what we're looking like. Even if you get your eggs from that morning, I seen on a girl's channel of how to do that. And oh my goodness, that will change everything. I'm telling you, give it a try. people boils for so long. They'll put salt, which I do put salt in my eggs, but anyway, they will plunge it in cold water really fast. They will do all kinds of different things, add vinegar or baking soda, whatever and stuff. None of it works, seriously. Is what you can do, take you a big pot, okay? Put you a strainer in the bottom first. Fill the water up about this much and put your eggs in there, put a lid on it, and let it come up to a boil, a rolling boil, and let it boil for like, or steam, I should say, for 20 minutes, okay? Then take your lid off, put them in cold water. And I'm telling you, every single time, they will peel right off like they're just jumping out of the shell. It's amazing. It really is. And I'm shocked that that hasn't caught on with everybody yet. It is the best hack ever when you're doing eggs. Okay, I got about a teaspoon of salt. I'm one that measures with my hands, so sometimes it's hard to tell you. And we're going to do about a half a teaspoon of pepper. And again, we have our Hellmann's mayonnaise. I think I'm going to have to get some more before I can do my potato salad. And I'm just going to have to eyeball it and then let you know how much I use. Right now it's probably half a cup to 3/4. I have a lot of eggs here, so this is just kind of judging by the consistency of what it looks like. Because like right now you can tell it's a little bit dry. Sorry, I got to do a bang here. Let's, okay. That'll move it out of there for us. Okay, smush them down in there. Smush, swoosh, smash. However you want to say it to get the job done. Okay, let's do a little bit more. I don't know what it is. Every time I get on video, my nose always wants to start running. And I am sorry for that. It is just something I cannot help. Okay. I think that is going to be good. That is what it looks like. And let me rinse this rag off and let me go find a baggie to pipe it out with. Okay, I decided just to use 2 spoons. I did taste this. If I was you, I would omit the salt because it did turn out a little bit salty. So I would just, because the mayonnaise, I'm sure, has salt in it as well. So don't put no salt, but you could put the pepper though, or put the pepper on top. Either way. Sometimes I use a baggie to pipe it out, and sometimes I don't. And also sometimes I put paprika on the top, and sometimes I don't. We're probably going to play some croquet, I think is how you say it. Okay, I'm going to finish getting these done here. And then we will come back. Okay, I just added a little bit of paprika on there. And also I forgot to put mustard in it. So on half of them they have mustard and half of them they don't. So you only need to put like a tablespoon or so of mustard. Or if you don't like it, you don't have to put it in there at all. But that is them finished. So I'm going to get a lid on these and get them in the refrigerator, and they will be ready for tomorrow.
Okay, sorry everybody. My microphone died on me a couple times throughout this video, so it comes off and on. Here I'm just getting started on the potato salad, and I'm just getting the potatoes chopped up into small bite-sized pieces. And here I didn't even peel the potatoes. I just went ahead and left the skins on. Sometimes I make it this way, and then sometimes I make it where I peel the skins off. But I was doing so much this day that I just went ahead and left the skins on. I always use Hellmann's mayonnaise. It makes a world of difference, and I get a lot of compliments on my potato salad, and I think that's why, is because I use Hellmann's, because a lot of the other like Miracle Whip, things like that, is a little bit on the sweet side. So this just, I don't know, gives it a good flavor. So here I am just getting all the potatoes chopped up and into the bowl, or into the pot, I should say. And then we're going to put it on the stove to boil until you can poke it with a fork and it comes out easy. Don't overboil it or they're going to turn to mush. And I used a little bit over, I used a 5-pound bag and plus about 4 or 5 potatoes of another bag. So I had quite a bit of potatoes. We're going to have a lot of people, so I wanted to make sure I had plenty. So we're just going to get them in the pot and on to boil, and then we will move on. So there is my big pot. So it will take a good 20 minutes or so to boil. So I fill it up with water, of course, and then I also add some salt to it.
Okay, we are going to get started on our orange jello poke cake. I'm just going to go ahead and, this is a white cake from good old Wally World. I have a cup of water on the stove to boil, and I am going to put a 3-ounce pack of orange jello into the boiling water to dissolve the jello. And I hear that now. So let me dissolve this in the water and I'll be back. Okay, we have our jello dissolved in our water. And now we're going to put a half a cup of cold water in there. And then our jello mixture is just going to sit to the side until we're ready for it. So we won't need this until after our cake gets done out of the oven. So I'm just going to set this back here. And then it'll be there when we need it. Okay, so that was just a 3-ounce container of orange jello. Okay, we have our cake mix in here. I have my stove preheating to 350 degrees. Let me get my pan. Sorry for all of the banging. And let me get my... Okay, got my 9 by 13 pan. Just going to spray it with some ham that says baking made with flour. You can do this, or you can just use some butter and flour in my hand. Okay, so that is ready. We have our potatoes that is getting ready to boil on the stove. Okay, we need 1 1/4 cups of water. We need a half a cup of oil and 4 eggs. So let me grab some eggs and I'll be back. Okay, I have a mess here. Let's get our 1 1/4 cups of water. So we have a quarter right here. And we have a cup right here. So that is our water. We need a half a cup of oil. Now you can, like for the water, you can put milk, and for the oil, you can put butter. But I'm just doing it a fast, simple way this time. Get that out of here. And now we are going to put 4 egg whites. And I have my garbage bowl here. So, you know what? My mom just got me something. Hang on. Okay, my mom just got me this. She just come back from vacation and she got me an egg separator. So I'm anxious to give this a try. I have seen it. A lot of people use it before. Let me see if I can be coordinated enough to to actually use it. Okay. I don't know. Oh yeah, perfect. Ah, it's coming out the bottom. My grandson is watching me. Oh, I might need his help to do it. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to crack it. How can I do that? I need 3 hands. Whoop. Oh, okay. I thought I broke my yolk. Ah! Okay, I just need the egg whites, so that's all I'm concerned about right now. Women are, what do you call it? Multitaskers. Come on. Okay, one more. Ah, okay, that one broke on me. Okay, went pretty good, but I should have had something to plop it up with and it would have been good. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, that's just an extra shell. Thought I didn't get an egg. Okay, so that is our garbage bowl. We are going to get this on our stand mixer. I have to rinse my hands. Do our race car. Okay. Let me give my hands a quick rinse. Okay, we have our cake mix all mixed in. And my stove is preheated to 350 degrees. So that is ready to go. And trying to make it where you can see here. You pan you down. Get every last drop out of here. So this, in my oven, it takes exactly 25 minutes for this cake. So your oven might be different. The directions say 34 to 38 minutes. But like I said, mine takes exactly 25. So I'm going to get this in the oven, and when it's finished, we'll be back. Okay, our cake is done out of the oven. We're going to take the end of our wooden spoon, or something about that size, and we're just going to start poking holes. Hence the name poke cake. So just get all of that done, and then we're going to pour our jello mixture over the top. And it's going to seep down in all those little holes and get some yumminess down in there. Okay, this is our mixture from our jello. And let's see if I can do this. You can make it any flavor that you want to. Orange is my favorite, and watermelon. But you can make it any flavor. Okay, and after we get this all on here, then we're going to put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour, and then we'll make our cream cheese and Cool Whip topping and stuff that goes on here, and powdered sugar. So I'll have to get that out too. So, and we'll be back. Okay, we're going to move back to our potato salad. The potatoes is done boiling. So I have 2 stalks of celery here. Just going to slice those down the middle. cut them in half. And then we're just gonna slice them. Okay, then we're just gonna put it in our bowl that has, oh, sorry, our potatoes. We're gonna put at least half of the onion in here too. Chop it up into small pieces. Oh, I have my garbage bowl up there. Turn it the other way. Put them in the slices that you like, how big you like them. I try to make sure that like the celery and the onions is the same size. And now for our eggs, I'm just going to quarter them and then chop. I have 10 boiled eggs that we boiled when we did our deviled eggs. My husband loves lots. Every time I make potato salad, put lots of eggs. So he loves eggs in it, so we're putting 10. So that should be plenty. Okay, let's make some room here. I was going to do my Kool-Aid pies, and I didn't realize that I forgot to take the Cool Whip out of the freezer. So I have those sitting over here on the counter, thawing out. We still want them cold. We just don't want them frozen because we want to make it where we can be able to stir it really good. Okay, and our last one. Oops. Okay. Okay, so that is our big bowl of onion clear over here. Let me grab a spoon. Okay, I have a spoon here. We're gonna do some mustard. Probably for this amount, 2 to 3 tablespoons. And I have a bunch of, for some reason, a bunch of opened Hellmann's mayonnaise. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Started squeezing it before I opened the lid. Now for this amount of potato salad, it is going to take I hope that's not too loud in your ears. That one don't feel like there's any in it. And I'll put about how much it is in the description. Let me grab my salt. We want salt for this amount, probably a good tablespoon. And we want our pepper. Between a good teaspoon to tablespoon on that as well. If you don't like pepper, you can leave it out, but whatever I put in here, if you don't like, just leave it out. This is a big bowl. Let's see. You can't even see the mayonnaise that I put in there, hardly. It takes quite a bit of mayonnaise. You don't want it dry, so you definitely want to make sure you have in it what you need. I have a 5-pound bag plus a few potatoes of another 5-pound bag in here. So Gabby, my cat, is clawing at the sofa there. Okay. Keep stirring. You might have little pockets where there's more than others. I just don't want to fling it out of the bowl. The mustard gives it a nice little tang as well. The spoon. Let's see if I have much use. Oh, about flung it right out of my hand. Let's see if we can use this one because I can't get to the bottom with that other one very good. Okay. Let's taste it to see if we need more. Actually, I think just a little bit more. And just a little bit more salt. Now it's going to be finding the room in my refrigerator. Stir this up really, really good. Yeah, you can even tell by looking at it that that's a lot better. And then I'll pour it in a different bowl. I like to put it in this size of bowl to my hands to get it all stirred up so there's plenty of room so I can stir it really good. Okay, one last check here. That was it. Let me grab my bowl. We will put it in here. If I can pick it up. That is a lot of potato salad. Okay, the last thing we have to do is our Kool-Aid pies. I'm still waiting for the Cool Whip over here. That looks super good. Okay, so our potato salad is finished. And we're going to wait for those to thaw out and wait for our cake to set up in the refrigerator before we can make our topping. So we'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, everyone, here is where my microphone died once again. So we are going to get started on our Kool-Aid pies. I'm going to make a cherry and I'm going to make a grape. So I have an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. So we're just going to get that in our bowl. You don't have to thaw it out, totally thaw it out, but it's nice if it's the majority of it, so that way it's easy to stir up. But we have our container of Cool Whip. We're going to put 1 packet of cherry Kool-Aid. I had a little bit stuck up in there. It's been a long day, so I'm ready to get this part done with. Then I'm going to put a whole container of sweetened condensed milk. Make sure it's not evaporated milk. Make sure it's sweetened condensed milk. There's a big difference in it. But get all of the last drops out of there. And then, just to make it more brighter in color, you don't have to do this part. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But you can put some food coloring in it as well. So I'm going to put about 4 or 6 drops. You can do it to the color that you like it. And then just stir it up really, really good. And a lot of times, if you keep stirring, you'll find that the Kool-Aid mixes in a lot better if you give it a little extra stir. I'm just turning there so you can see the color change in it. And also, it's a little quieter with me holding it. I'm going to have to make sure my microphone gets charged really good for my next video, so that way I won't have this issue. So I didn't even realize it died until after I went to rewatch the video back when I was editing. I'm just adding a couple more drops of the red food coloring just to give it that more. And it doesn't look as bright on camera as it is in person. In person, it's a lot brighter and a prettier color. And then I have a graham cracker crust. Just take the lid off and save your lid because you're going to put it on top to cover it with. Right now it's going to be more liquidy, but as it sits in the refrigerator, it's going to set up really nice. And it's just a perfect amount for the pie crust. You can, of course, this is a regular graham cracker crust, but you can also get the chocolate graham cracker crust as well. So if you would like to do that one, they both taste really good. Now here, I'm just telling you to save your top, and that is what it looks like before it's set up. And it was so full I could hardly get the lid on. It wanted to squish out the sides. But just, I don't seal it all the way around, just every few inches, so that way it's easier to get off when it's time to eat it. So that one is done, and now we are going to get the other one, and we're going to make that one grape. My favorite on these is tropical punch or lemonade. If you want an extra kick, you can actually put 2 packets of Kool-Aid in, but this time I just put 1. Every once in a while I do put 2 in. It just gives it an extra stronger flavor. Just stir that up really good. I'm just kind of pushing down any parts that is still clumped together from being frozen. Gonna get our can of sweetened condensed milk in. When you use a spatula on things like this, you do get a lot out, more than you realize you would get out. So it's good to use something to scrape out all the goodies that's left in the can. So this, I'm putting the grape Kool-Aid in, and of course I don't have no purple food coloring. So we're going to put about 4 drops of red and 4 drops of blue and make our purple. So again, you don't even need the food coloring, and like I said, it shows up better in person than it does on camera. So this is where it's nice to get the kiddos involved, where they can pick out which flavor of Kool-Aid they want and let them stir it up. There's nothing hard about this. They could even make it themselves if you just, you know, guide them of what to do with it. We're just going to get this one in the pie shell. Now you can also put Cool Whip on the top of these, which I have a spray spray nozzle one that I have in the refrigerator, so tomorrow I just might actually do that. Put a little bit on the top. Just makes it look pretty and just gives it an extra flavor to it. So just mix it up really good. Put it in your pie shell, trying to make it where you can see it really good. You can even see in the bowl right there, that dark line, that's a little bit more of the grape Kool-Aid that's stuck to the side. So that's what I mean. If you stir, stir really well and all, and you'll see the difference in the color the more you stir it. And then just put your lid on top of that one as well. Let me know in the comments if you like the shorter videos or longer video. This is my first long video that I've done, so it gets a little bit confusing, so I hope it's not confusing to you all when you watch it. So just let me know in the comments if you like a shorter or longer video, or if you want me to try something that you've been wanting to try and you want to see me try it first or something. Just let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to do that. But it's nice where you can stick the containers on top of each other to stick them in the refrigerator to save space. Now here we are going back to our orange jello poke cake. That beautiful color. And now we're going to put our 8-ounce container of Cool Whip and an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. We're going to put the cream cheese in first, so that way it can get fluffed up before we start putting the other stuff in. Put the whole block of cream cheese, and I'm using my stand mixer. You don't have to use a stand mixer. You can use a hand mixer or just use a whisk or a spoon. So there, I just got it mixed up a little bit. Then we're going to put our whole container of Cool Whip. That's an 8-ounce container. And then we are going to put 1 cup of confectioner sugar. And then we're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you're just going to mix that up really well. And the way mine turned out, I should have mixed it a little longer, because the cream cheese still had a little bit of lumps in it. So it's only happened to me once or twice, but I just figured I needed to mix it a little bit longer than I did. So I was just in a hurry to get it done, but I should have took my time on it. But it does thicken up once you get it all together. Make sure you scrape your sides if you are using a stand mixer, because cream cheese, as you know, sticks to the very bottom and the sides. So you want to make sure that you give everything a good scrape down so it can mix in really good. I love this cake because I love that it goes in the refrigerator. I just love the coolness of the frosting. It just is really, really good. Okay, I just kind of stop it slowly and back it out so that way it's easier to get off of the paddle. Just take all the goodies off, and then you're just going to spread it evenly across the top of the cake. After we get the frosting on here, that is going to be it for this video. And I do want to thank everybody for watching and helping me grow my channel. And it really means a lot. And my viewers are growing, and it just amazes me that you all like to watch what I do. So thank you guys for that. Someday I'll get my husband on camera. He's so camera shy, but I think once he gets on there, he would enjoy doing it. But for now, he's being shy. But after you get that all smoothed out, just smooth it evenly and then just put it back in the refrigerator. And I like to keep it in the refrigerator because you do have the Cool Whip and the cream cheese. So if you're not eating it, I would suggest keeping it in the refrigerator. And it is going to be finished here. You could put food coloring to change the white frosting, but I just keep it the way it is. So thank you all once again for watching me, and I do enjoy doing this, and I do love cooking and baking. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, let me know if you like the longer or shorter videos. Thanks for watching.